with Tank Davis. I mean, I was
what
expecting
was
him to
wrong
knock
with
him
him?
out.
Every night in boxing is not your best, you feel me? But at least you got the
Would
draw.
you like to see a
Davis was expected to dominate Lamont Roach last Saturday night at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. This fight was meant to be a showcase, an easy night for Tank, a chance to remind everyone why he's one of the most feared punchers in the lightweight division. But instead of delivering a highlight reel knockout, he shocked fans in a way no one saw coming, by taking a knee in the 9th round. The controversy surrounding how it all unfolded has led many to accuse him of cheating.
the right call?
An upset draw is always a mixed bag for fans, for people in the sport, etc., etc. I thought it was, in essence, the right decision. The only question about whether the upset draw is justified is whether Steve Willis erred in not deducting a point in a late round when Tank Davis appeared to touch the canvas with his hand.
Gervonta Davis was one of the first to react, stunned by what he saw. He took a knee, called a timeout. "You can't do that with me," he posted on social media. For Kazan, it wasn't just controversy, it was weakness. If Tank struggled with Roach, what would happen against a bigger, stronger fighter? "He better not fight me. I'll mess his career up," Kazan warned. Fresh off a brutal 4th round, KO of Dennis Barone to win the WBO lightweight title, he wants the biggest fights: Tank, Roach, Lomachenko, Pitbull Cruz. But no one seems eager. Young, dangerous, and avoided, Kazan is convinced he'd break Tank. "I'm the best at 135. I've got a jab, and I'm strong as hell," he declared.
Nobody on TV that's fighting right now have more skills than me. Nobody. Like, talking about top to bottom list of fighters that's fighting on TV. Skill for skill, none of these guys.
Crawford wasted no time attacking Tank. He and Davis have had their share of online beef, and Bud saw the perfect chance to take a shot. "I never saw someone take a knee and not get counted for it. I must have forgotten tonight's rules," Crawford posted, dripping with sarcasm. Never a fan of Tank, he kept going, making it clear Tank wouldn't stand a chance against him. "If this little guy's trouble, you don't know boxing. I'd teach him a lesson. It wouldn't even be close." Fans went wild. Some defended Tank, blaming the grease in his eyes. Others sided with Crawford. Tank got exposed. Ryan Garcia jumped in too. Lamont won that. "Not calling that knockdown is the wildest thing I've ever seen. Makes boxing look bad." The fight left fans questioning the sport. Did Tank get special? Even Claressa Shields couldn't believe it. "How much are they paying the ref? This is crazy," she wrote. When champions start questioning a fight's legitimacy, something's off. But the one with the biggest reason to be upset, Lamont Roach. He fought the fight of his life, stood toe-to-toe with one of boxing's most feared punchers, and made him look vulnerable. Yet, because of that controversial 9th round and a ref who refused to count the knockdown, he left without the belt. "It should have been a knockdown. If they counted it, I would have won," Roach said. He says it was grease in his eye, but if you kneel and the ref starts counting, that's a knock.
Yeah, that was bullshit. It should have been called a knockdown. You can't take a break like that. The only person that can do that is the referee. The referee can stop the action and say, "Hey."
No time trolling Tank. As fans processed the shocking result, he took to social media with a brutal jab.
Backflip. Where is Leonard Ballhead ass? Nah, but for real, that fight motivated me to get back. I'm excited for May 2nd.
Crawford didn't hold back, claiming Tank has never been the elite fighter he thinks he is. To Bud, this fight proved Davis is vulnerable and would be exposed against a real sharp boxer. Tank ain't what he thinks he is, Crawford said. Shakur, Devin, or even Kesson would break his ego worse than Roach just did. Crawford essentially dismissed Davis as an overrated fighter, carefully matched to keep his undefeated record. In his eyes, a technician like Shakur Stevenson, a relentless pressure fighter like Devin Haney, or the hungry young Kesson Davis would dismantle Tank and shatter his...
Okay, then we got a draw. It was a draw. A draw? Y'all still trying to say I can't do this? I can't? Okay.
Some see cracks in Tank's dominance. Fighters like Haney and Stevenson are watching closely, waiting for their shot to prove Crawford right. Then came Danny Garcia with a reality check. He used the moment to highlight Floyd Mayweather's greatness, subtly hinting that Tank isn't at that level. "That's how you know how great Floyd was," Garcia said. "No matter who he fought, he always won. Even when the odds were close. That's why it's better to fight the best. If you lose, at least it's to a real dog like you. But if you struggle against someone you're supposed to beat, it hurts your resume."
That's why I think Floyd is so great, because he always won the fights he was supposed to win.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's hard to do.
Yeah, decisively. Right,
Yeah,
right.
so, but, you know, it's just, boxing, you just never know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
That's why I say in boxing, it's better for you to just fight the best. Because if you lose, you lost to a fighter like you, a dog like you. But if you lose to a fighter with a lesser of a name, you're supposed to just win or...
Was His Excellency Turki Alalshikh, echoing fans' frustration over the $80 pay-per-view price. Many felt it was unjustified given Tank's lackluster performance. If you charge $80 for PPV, you must give fans a good card with good production. Turkey tweeted, making it clear boxing fans deserved better. Meanwhile, Tank, still processing. The crowd's boos tried to explain his struggle. When you're sweating, the grease gets in your eyes and burns.